The energy in the studio was undeniable when Jason Momoa strode onto the Kelly Clarkson show. The crowd erupted, some fans even standing to applaud the towering actor best known for Aquaman and Game of Thrones. Kelly, ever the gracious host, greeted him with a wide smile and a hug, playfully joking about how small she looked beside him. The opening banter was easy and fun. Jason talked about his fitness routine, his passion for motorcycles, and his commitment to environmental causes. The audience was charmed. But then, Kelly steered the conversation into riskier waters, bringing up his outspoken political views and controversial online comments. That's when the mood in the room shifted. Kelly read aloud a headline accusing Jason of hypocrisy for flying private jets while promoting climate change awareness. The audience hushed. Jason chuckled at first, trying to brush it off. But when Kelly pressed, asking, "Do you think some people feel you're not practicing what you preach?" his demeanor changed. His smile dropped, his posture stiffened, and his voice hardened. "Kelly," he said firmly, "I'm doing more for this planet than most people sitting behind their screens throwing judgment. I don't have to defend myself to them or to you." The crowd reacted with a mix of claps and gasps. Kelly's face tightened, her trademark Southern charm giving way to something sharper. Trying to keep control, she attempted a pivot, but Jason wasn't letting go. "You invited me here to talk about my work, my projects, my family," he said, raising his voice slightly. "Instead, you're dragging me into the same tired accusations I've been hearing for years." Kelly held her ground. "Jason, this is my show, and I ask the questions my viewers care about. If that makes you uncomfortable, maybe you're in the wrong seat." Gasps rippled through the audience. Jason's jaw clenched. He muttered under his breath, "Wrong seat, huh? Maybe you're right." The atmosphere turned electric, like a live wire on stage. The band stopped smiling. Crew members exchanged nervous glances. Kelly tried to bring things back to safer territory, asking about his upcoming projects, but Jason leaned back, gave a humorless laugh, and shook his head. "You know what, Kelly? I don't need this. I don't need to sit here and be grilled like I'm on trial." His booming voice filled the studio. Before Kelly could respond, he stood, towering over her. Ripping off his mic, he declared, "I came here to share positivity, not to be cornered." Kelly, still seated, looked up with a flash of irritation. "Well, if you can't handle a few honest questions, maybe walking away is easier?" The audience gasped again, some applauding Kelly's sharpness, others stunned. Jason tossed his mic onto the chair, gave a quick wave to the crowd, and stormed off, his long hair flying dramatically behind him. The room erupted into murmurs, half cheers, half boos. Kelly, left alone in her chair, adjusted herself and turned to the camera with a forced smile. "Well," she said lightly, "you never know what's going to happen on live TV." The crowd laughed nervously, but the tension lingered. Backstage, Jason was seen arguing with producers, insisting he felt ambushed and set up. Frustrated, he walked straight out of the building, refusing to return. Kelly, meanwhile, pivoted the show back on track with her usual professionalism, but online, the explosion had already begun. Within minutes, clips of the walk-off spread across Twitter and TikTok. Hashtags like Jason vs. Kelly and Talk Show Meltdown trended worldwide. Fans split into camps, some praising Jason for standing his ground, others commending Kelly for asking the tough questions. Entertainment outlets ran with headlines like, "Jason, Momoa storms off Kelly Clarkson's show in fiery clash." That night, Jason posted on Instagram, "I've always spoken my truth and I won't apologize for walking away from negativity. Much love to my fans, but I won't be part of a conversation that tears people down instead of building them up." His comments filled with support from fans calling him authentic and real. Kelly, on the other hand, stayed mostly silent, except for a subtle message on her next show. "I believe tough conversations are worth having," she told viewers. "Sometimes they get uncomfortable, but that's where honesty lives." The confrontation became one of the year's biggest talk show scandals. sparking debates about accountability, ambushed journalism, and celebrity sensitivity. For Kelly, it reinforced her image as fearless, willing to ask the hard questions. For Jason, it added another layer to his larger-than-life, unpredictable persona. The fallout didn't stop there. Morning shows replayed the clip on a loop. Tabloids dissected their body language. Online, Team Jason and Team Kelly waged meme wars. Jason's walk-off edited to triumphant music. Kelly's sharp retort cut into motivational clips. Kelly's producers leaned into the moment, opening the very next episode with her addressing the drama. "I have so much respect for Jason Momoa," she said warmly. "But on this show, we ask real questions. That's not an attack. That's honesty." Jason countered days later with a calm video from home, sitting by a fire with a guitar. "I walked off because I didn't want to say something in anger I'd regret," he explained. "I've got nothing but love for Kelly, but I'm human. I felt attacked, and I chose peace by walking away." His softer tone resonated with fans, and the video went viral. But behind the scenes, leaked producer emails suggested frustration at Jason for hijacking the narrative and leaving them scrambling. Conspiracy theories erupted. Was the whole clash staged for ratings? Regardless of intent, the moment had cemented itself as cultural lightning. Late-night hosts joked, "If Jason Momoa can storm off the Kelly Clarkson show, maybe no one's safe on daytime TV." Think pieces debated whether daytime talk shows sanitize celebrity authenticity or exploit conflict for spectacle. Kelly even seemed to address it musically, performing a ballad about standing strong in the storm. Fans read it as a subtle jab at Jason, sparking fresh debate. Meanwhile, Jason's fans flooded social media with edits of his dramatic exit, framing him as a hero walking away from toxicity. What was meant to be a light-hearted interview had become something much bigger, a cultural flashpoint. Kelly and Jason, two admired, larger-than-life figures, had collided live on air, and neither would walk away unchanged.